Today we're going to be looking at the awesome new features that Elementor has added to their form widget. It is amazing and you want to check this out right now. Alright people, this is the new Elementor Forms editions that have just been released and it's, yes, pretty damn cool. I've been complaining that Elementor has not been up to speed with a lot of stuff, and one of the things they have been missing is some really cool additions to forms, which a lot of the other tools have, like Thrive Architect is one of their biggest competitors. And if you wanted to have opt-ins, sign-ups to your email list, it was really a pain in the ass because you couldn't integrate directly with a lot of email services. You had to go through the back door via webhooks and using all sorts of craziness. And for me, that was just insane. It's not difficult to integrate with these APIs. I know people doing it, developing tools, and I've done it myself as a developer. And if you have a good development team, it's relatively easy. And finally, these guys have pushed it out. In fact, it's insane. These guys are pushing out releases like crazy. Let's have a quick look. A little bit boring, but this is worth having a look at. This is the Changelog, which is a list of things that they are working on with each release, and you can see the dates here: 16th of January, 9th of January, 3rd of January, 2nd of January. These guys are releasing multiple times per month, and this is the stuff they've just released on the 16th. They have a new file upload field, a new acceptance field, new time and date field, password field, HTML stuff, max and min number fields, multiple selection, really cool stuff. And if we go back to late December, we will see that they have a whole bunch of integrations with, yes, Active Campaign, which I'm using, high five, and some other cool ones like Drip, Get Response, and ConvertKit, which to me, for bloggers and small businesses, are the key to having a good website connected with your system. These are the ones that they should be connecting to first. They already had MailChimp and they've improved MailChimp too. So let's jump out of the changelog. I know you're falling asleep. Changelogs, can't be bothered, I understand. Let's have a look at how they've integrated this stuff. So if you go into the Elementor, this is Elementor Pro, by the way. If you haven't looked at Elementor Pro and you're not sure whether it's worth it, I have a blog post that compares them. I'll link it down below, and also a video on it, and I'll also link that down below. It's all down below, and you can check out whether it's worth it for you. But if you're going to use this stuff seriously, the stuff in Elementor Pro is insane, and it includes the form, so you can kick out all your form plugins, all of your email integration stuff, and you can use this instead, which is really, really cool. So if you go into your settings, Elementor settings, you can integrate directly with, and I'm going to gray this stuff out, you won't see this is my API key for Active Campaign, and I'll show you what that does in the form. So you can basically pre-integrate with your email system. If they haven't got your email system, then send them an email and I'm sure they'll hook it up pretty soon. But they've got the major ones set up, so that's pretty cool. So if now we go to, where is my form? So here's the form. So this is a basic form. You can remove or add fields or whatever. I mean, if you're doing an email sign up, you really just want name and email. Maybe if you call people, you also want a phone number, but you don't want much more than that because it stops people signing up. So this is your basic email sign up form. And if we go down and look at the integration down here, actions after submit, you can then choose which of your email integrations you want. You can choose whether to send an email, whether to do a redirect, to do a webhook, which was the old crappy way of connecting. You don't really want to think about that, but it's worst case scenario. If you don't have the API, you can do that. But if your system is listed here, like mine is, Active Campaign, you can then do that, and then you get the drop down list here for all of the lists. Yes, I have an insane number of lists. I have to clean this up, and it's on my to-do list. But basically, it imports all of your lists, and then you can say which of your lists to sign this person up to. So you can sign up to multiple lists all over the place. They are missing tag integration, which would be nice to have, so you can tag people. That's one of the benefits of email systems like API, like ActiveCampaign. Maybe you can do it through the form ID, but I don't think so. That's intended for something else. But at least they've got the integration going. That's really cool. So if you haven't looked at forms before, this is really powerful. They have tons and tons of field options, layouts, submit button styling. It's just crazy. So let's have a look at some of the fields they have now. We can do things like a file upload field, not commonly seen in free plugins, HTML. So you can actually input directly your own HTML. You can have hidden fields, which are good for passing information that you don't want people to see. If you're not familiar with how that works, forget it. But it's a programming thing. It's pretty cool. You can have passwords, people signing up for stuff. You can have dates, times, all sorts of stuff. So if you then click, you get the date and time pop up, and you can fill that in automatically. So if you're using forms, either for email signups or for gathering data, if you're using things like Gravity Forms, depending on exactly how you're using Gravity Forms, because Gravity Forms has step forms as well, which are really cool. But if you're not using that and you're just using complex forms, you can actually ditch your plugins pretty much, which I always think is an awesome thing. And that's one of the things I love about these page builders is they take things to the next level, like Thrive does, and kicks out a lot of your plugins like your social media signups and all of this stuff, which is just not social media shares, I should say, which you just don't always need. So these guys have taken forms to the next level. It's really cool. You can use forms for pretty much anything. You could submit contact form information from your contact page. You can do email signups. You can send emails. You can sign up to your email lists. You can submit information to sign up for courses. It's insane. And so I just wanted to share this with you because these guys have just been pumping out these releases, and the forms is one of the best things that they have. If we scroll down to Pro, if you haven't looked before, they have price lists, animated headings, price tables, carousels, share buttons. They also have global widgets, which is great for editing stuff across your whole website. So if you use a thing in multiple places and you want to update it once and have it fixed everywhere, that's just something that you rarely see. I think Divi is the only builder I know that does that as well. Icon boxes. Pro is pretty insane. Check it out in the link below and see what you think. I love Elementor and Pro. I'm actually really torn between this and Thrive, and if you haven't seen Thrive Architect, check that out also in the link below. I've got some videos on that. I've been using that extensively for years in its previous version, the content builder, and now in the latest version. These things are great if you want to build your own website, you want a sexy looking website, you don't want the skills of being a developer or being a designer, you just want to create good stuff. They have hundreds of templates. You can import them straight away. Elementor Pro has an insane number of templates. I think it's 150 and it's growing daily. Yeah, what more can I say? Check it out. I don't promote something if it's not good. If it's crap, forget it. I'm not going to talk about it. I only talk about good stuff on this channel. This is one of my favorite things. I'm building a new website with it. I've just finished a client's website with Elementor, and it's really, really cool and really, really powerful. If you haven't checked it out yet, go and have a look at Pro and some of the other videos down below. And if you've enjoyed this, please give me a thumbs up and sign up if you haven't before, because I'm releasing more cool videos on getting more traffic, improving your website, getting more customers, getting more email signups, all that good stuff. That's what I do for my clients, and that's what I can do for you. I'll see you, and you'll see me definitely in the next video.